Oh, God damn it.
Thank God the snake didn't eat you.
It was close. I killed it though.
It did a few times.
Oh yeah? It was him or me.
Can you hear me, Jones?
Yeah, that's like the story of this game. Like, unfortunately, Gina is needed. Go help her up. Where is she?
Jones? Hold steady.
Hop across the chasm, throw ancient skewer at a magic mushroom, pull on something long and rough, feel the holes, and then get the brick joke. Did your best to ignore 2 hours ago.
What is this place?
I'm not sure. Kind of reminds me of the cave where I found the idol of Ra.
Mexican
How could
food.
a cave built by the ancient Egyptians?
I don't
What's
think
up with
it was
her
built
shirt?
by the Egyptians.
The Nephilim order.
Her shirt's like
Maybe.
super flowy.
So, the ancestors of the Vatican giant built this place and the cave underneath the Great Pyramid in Giza.
Sure, whatever. Come on, let's go. I need you to turn a you Gina. Go. Shoot. Let's go. Come on. Which is what makes me want to go back the way we came, because this is obviously the way forward with her in the story, so I don't want to do it. So I'm going to leave her here.
I don't know. But there's 2 of them.
I'll take this one. You take the other.
I'm going to leave her here. I swear the thing made a notification sound that was like, you found a secret. And then it just kept going. Did I mention Marion is back? She's not back in this one. I mean, she's... What? You gotta clarify. Marion is in the 4th Indiana Jones movie. And then she's also in the 5th, but... Not in the same capacity though. So we came through here and we did all this bullshit. Like, what was the point of all this crap? 5th never happened. I'm gonna be honest, because I watched it the other day. Because I had never seen it, and I was like so jazzed up playing the game. I was like, I'll give it a try. Like, I can't openly criticize it until I've actually had a chance to watch it and see how bad or mediocre it is. And aside from the ending, like, I'd still give it like a 5. Like, I don't know, like I might have my blinders on because I'm enjoying all things indie across the board. But most of the scenes with, like, you know, younger Indiana Jones, like they were fairly well done. I felt they weren't as bad as like Rogue One Carrie Fisher, but they were okay. Wait, so like, oh, maybe there wasn't anything. I thought there was. Oh no, there's more. Yeah, because we did this. And I was like, what's the point of coming all the way up here if we can instead go around? And so I didn't do this part. Which is weird, because you'd think we should have done this part, right? There's a picture there we didn't take. There's a vine there we didn't climb. Yeah, I just didn't... Now there's a secret found. There's the stone Didlow.
We'll just add this to the collection.
See, we were so close. We went the wrong way. We went the wrong way. Maybe we did get a picture of that somewhere. We must have. But I didn't really, I don't know, I didn't really love it. It left quite a bit to be desired. But, I mean, there's only so much we can do with Indiana Jones at this point, because, I mean, he's getting really fucking old. Now we're gonna go do what we needed to do. But, like, I don't know how there could ever be another Indiana Jones movie at this point. I feel like this is kind of the 6th Indiana Jones movie. Like, the Ghostbusters video game from, like, 2003 or whatever it was, like, canonically was the 3rd Ghostbusters movie for the longest time. And then they kind of had to go back and rewrite shit, retcon, whatever the word is. Yeah, retcon, there you go. When Afterlife came out, because of the whole, like, way they portrayed Shandor and everything, it was like, you can't have Shandor buried in the middle of Oklahoma if you're also going to have him in the middle of New York City. Like, you can't have it both ways. So they had to kind of go back and be like, well, it's kind of real. Shia LaBeouf ends up the most interesting character in a cast like that. You're better off just scratching off the movie. Are you talking about the 4th one? The 4th one was the one with Shia LaBeouf. That was Crystal Skull. And I hated him in that one. But, like, I don't think that was his fault necessarily. Although Shia LaBeouf's been through some weird shit. He's got some shit going on, man. Like, I don't know. Oh. Fucked that up. Can I get back? Yes, I can. Like, they could have potentially carried the franchise forward, but they would have needed to have a better character to play Indiana's son that would have stuck around for, you know, the entirety of whatever. Like, and I don't even know if there's, like, a good actor who would have been, like, a good spitting image to play the offspring. And what they made... Oh, I did it wrong. Oh, I did it so wrong. Oh... You auditioned for Shia LaBeouf's role in it. You did not tell me that, Horizon. Oh man. Wait, did we get the piece? Now I don't know if we got it. See, how far back did I fuck this up? Because I feel like now we got to go back and get. Oh god, damn it. Really, I don't even. Nope, don't even care. Don't even care. But to me, that would have been a better hallmark. But it's like, does anyone even really need that? Like, can you have Indiana Jones without Indiana Jones? Like, I didn't care for them to pass the torch of Indiana Jones so much as it would have been nice to have, you know, you see him, like, teaching his kid and, like, getting the love and appreciation for history and stuff. I mean, again, I know he's not the best archaeologist ever, but the idea there, you know, is that it would have been kind of a fun thing for him because he had the whole estranged-ish relationship with his dad that he could have, like, done it right this time around. You know, that would have been kind of a fun, family-oriented, I'll call it the afterlife of Indiana Jones. The Ghostbusters afterlife of Indiana Jones. That could have been fun. That could have been a fantastic... And that's kind of what they tried to do. But instead of using it as a way of, like, showing how he was doing things better, they just made him bad at everything. Like, the same way. Ouch. I think I'm going the right way here. I don't remember where I'm going. Like, he was doing all the things wrong. Like, he and Marion are all fucked up, and his kid hates him, and it was like, there's nothing redeeming in that storyline that would be like what I would have liked to have seen. But, and that would have been all they needed. This last one was just very kind of, I don't know, this, like, it was like the stakes weren't even really that high. It was kind of weird. Hard to put my finger on it, but it was just like, there's going to be this thing. It's going to hold a great amount of power, but it's like a phone that can dial one number. That's all you get. Like, I didn't quite understand that. Like, it was another thing where the plot didn't really matter. Where we go? Where are we going? Wait, did we pick it up? Did it give us credit for it? It did, right? This is where we were supposed to grab it. Mother pus bucket. Yeah, it did give us credit for it. Well, fuck. Alright, well, at least now we know we have it. And I tried doing this to jump back, and this is where we died, right? So how am I supposed to do this then if I can't jump off of here and grab the ledge? Well, I could do it and like not suck at doing it, and that would probably make... that would probably get us what we needed. That's back where we came from. This is back over here. Big old snake skin. Okay. That's the indie I would have liked to see. I didn't think the fifth one really made a ton of sense at all. They're doing the original casting. They were looking for an unknown for Mutt, and so I didn't audition through it. That's pretty cool, actually. They could pass it down generation by generation as a family business. Like, they could, but like the whole I feel like the story was too centric to Indiana and the relationships he made with Sala and Marcus and everything. Like, I don't know that you'd be able to pass the torch the same way. Like, it worked for Ghostbusters because it was literally a business and you had the family concept of the next of kin, and it just kind of, I don't know, it worked better, I think, in that role. But I mean, either way, it was Crystal Skull kind of took it in a different direction, and not necessarily a bad thing per se. It was just like, oh, there's aliens. Like, everyone hated that. I remember when it came out, it was so poorly received, and they were like, oh, there's aliens, and like the whole Crystal Skull thing was like such a bizarre difference from Indy, because the first three movies were all about him and the relics that were related to the occult that Hitler was trying to get his hands on, because that was, you know, allegedly his whole fascination was the bizarreness of the occult and Christianity and the powerful relics and things like that. Like, it was kind of the running theme, with the exception of Temple of Doom. Temple of Doom was very different, but the first and third one kind of tied it together around Christianity and all that stuff. So it's like, if you take in the second movie and go, well, because of Temple of Doom, we could have whatever we wanted, and it works, it's fine. They tried that, and they got weird with the alien stuff. But let's be honest, like, a lot of the archaeological sites and rumors and stuff tie back into aliens and stuff anyway. So it wasn't really that bizarre. And the effects of like a magical arc killing like 100 people with light and melting their faces off, like, it's not that far-fetched, like, by comparison of like it being very different. This isn't like it was a low fantasy genre, then all of a sudden lightsabers show up. I think it was kind of on brand the way things had been going. It just wasn't really well done or put together, I guess. That was my issue. And then this last one was just, I don't know, the anti-Indiana just kept grating on me at every single turn. It was like, she's a horrible person, and like her arc of like redemption is like approximately 72 seconds. And she goes from being a horrible fucking person that Indiana would spend his entire, like, she had more in common with the Nazis that Indiana was trying to get rid of throughout most of the movies with, was it Belloc? Each one of the Nazi archaeologists along the way, like, his goal was like get rid of them. Like, she had more in common with the ones that he hated than being like an apprentice or someone he could ever work with in the future. And then at the end, it was like, oh yeah, let me take your your one thing you want that would make you die happy, that would give you the legacy we needed. And it was the Carrie Fisher flying through space like Superman all over again, as far as I was concerned. Like, we had a perfect opportunity.
Statue. It's like he's guarding something.
And they didn't take it. And she's just smugly sitting there like she's fucking Miss Matchmaker. And I was like, God damn it. Like, swipe.
The
left.
game reveals the secret.
Oh.
He's also way too good at reading this stuff.
I love games.
You would, lady. Sorry, I missed a lot of chat. I got on a rant because I see things in movies and stuff, and I'm like, God, if they had like it's like Icarus. Like, I see and I'm like, it's good, but like if they had just twisted these few knobs a certain way and diddled the berries a little bit, it could have been amazing. Could have been an A+, an A++. Like, it would have been fantastic. But like, episodes 4 and 5 of the Indiana Jones, I don't think they ever needed to have. Oh, we've advanced to smooth stone didlos. Done stunt work for The Jumper and rubbed elbows with Michael Douglas. You met Michael Douglas? That's cool. I like Michael Douglas. Kind of like the mafia. Yeah, like her whole deal. Like, I don't know if anyone saw the movie, and I'm sorry if I'm like spoiling anything overall, but like, without knowing who the other character, I mean, because she's in all the trailers, but like Lady Indiana Jones is what I'm going to refer to her as, is like the anti-Indiana. She works with the mafia. She sells relics for money. Like, she doesn't care about anything. The whole, like, it belongs in a museum is like a foreign concept. She's mostly a con artist. There's no affinity for Indiana to want or need to work with her, except for his tie to who she is, which I will not spoil. But you find that out very quickly in the movie anyways. It's just
stone pieces.
It's just so weird. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. And you get the feeling that there's a lot more to the history of her with this brand new character they introduced, when they could have made it the child of Sala. Like, that would have made so much more sense, because we have an established character that he's closely like tied to. Like, that would have made more sense. Like, little things like that. Like, don't shove a brand new character in there and expect me to give a fuck when I know nothing about them other than like the 12 minutes they have on screen. Like, that's just not good story writing. I need Bryn in here to like back me up on this. like someone with more movie knowledge, because it didn't feel very good. We need to do something. Oh, is this like... Heyo. Okay. I feel like this is, we're playing that game again. Where if we just capture all the pieces, we'll be good. Nope, that didn't do it. Well, or maybe it did. Because maybe we're capturing each one. Yeah, we need one more game piece. We either need one more game piece or we have to move them smartly so that they're in the right places. We only have 3. Do we really only have 3 game pieces? If Indy was a better archaeologist, you could pass down his mantle to an apprentice or something. Yeah, he's more of a demolition man, destroys science in every scene. I mean, but he is still who he is, though. That's the thing. The real archaeologist, there's no difference between him and her. Like, I guess, but like, he still has to be the best of what we're rooting for on screen. Like, it's not perfect. But like, if you asked me to go watch a movie about someone slowly dusting off bones for 2.5 hours with no action or adventure, it wouldn't have worked very well. Like, just no one would have cared. So it was like, it was unrealistic. It'd be like an accountant going out and being an assassin or something. Like, it just doesn't, it was just kind of funny in its own right of how they did that. Do I not have... I don't have another one anyways. Alright, so we have to find a way to capture all these pieces with just the stone bits we've got. And I feel like putting it there does not do the trick. Nope. We have to capture both of these. We've got to have one. We have to have these two here. That's the only possible way. And then this one over here doesn't work, and we're missing. Like, we still need one more, and I don't know where we're gonna get it. Yeah, they all have to be facing inward, but so this is following the principle of the game that we just played.
Doesn't look like any of the traditional Siamese games I know of.
Maybe it was invented by the Nephilim. I mean, they must need to relax sometimes.
Hard to picture the Nephilim having fun.
Is like, the idea here is we capture pieces by having them be on either side or right next to them. If you're in between two, it'll count as being captured. But here's the problem, though. They're not all facing the right direction anyways. So maybe it's not what I thought. What happens if we take them all out? No, maybe this isn't. No, I think I'm being misled. Yeah, I think all right, so if I put this here, do these both turn? Yes. Isn't this the way we came in? So whatever direction they're facing is the door that opens. Okay. Okay. Even Daniel from Stargate 1 was more of an... I mean, and yeah, but Daniel also wasn't very... Like, he wasn't the action of the show, though. That was the thing. So for Indiana to work, you'd have to have, like, a team of people with an action person and then, like, a nerd. And then, you know what I mean? Like, you'd have to have, like, a team and then it could work. But if it's just the main character, yeah. And exactly, you had the military on screen for the heroic parts. You had the... Like, that was why SG-1, I think, worked, while having the nerdy character who was, like... your archaeologist or not paleontologist, what's the other one, the one that, like, you study the cultures, not necessarily an entomologist. I think Bones was one on the show. Bones, anthropologist, there you go, thank you very much. That's what I'm thinking of. Like, that would possibly make some sense. So let's see here. So if there's two next to them, let's see if they both... Oh, that was really weird. Sorry for everybody for that happening. There you go. So now I just need to put the third one next to this last piece, and then we'll be good to go, right?
That hatch is open.
Yeah. That wasn't so hard. I got caught up thinking we had to do the capture pieces thing like the other game that we saw. Well, ball sacks. Now there's 3 more of them. Whatever. Right, let me drop these over here. Because now we got to find a way to, like, turn them again. Right? Now if I take this one up... Yeah, so I need him to stay there. With room for one more. Maybe over here. And then, like, a third one. Because diagonals don't count. Entomologist is the bug scientist, yeah. I was halfway there. I wasn't even halfway there. I was kind of close though. But not really, so thank you. Chat keeps me under control.
Succotai, perhaps. Not sure. I'll have to study it some more. This mountain, rock.
Why do I feel like something big is about to attack us now?
Stone. It's here, Gina.
Yeah.
This map shows the way to the stone.
I got mologist, which is more letters than half, but technically you're still putting 2 words together. So.
This is great. We are ahead of us.
Never doubted.
Nephilim.
Got it. Let's find a way out of here.
That was easy. Hey, what's up, Ren? How's it going, man? Uh-oh. Why is it resetting? We're gonna have to fight?
Nothing.
No one did anything. We We got ads starting in a few seconds. I'm gonna barrel through it though. Locust is back. Oh.
Oh no.
Do you say knowledge is a curse? It brings only death. Agree. All right, thanks for the lurk, man. Can we pause this without skipping it?
I want.
Oh, we can. Okay, I'll be right back then after the ad, so no one loses anything. We'll be right back. Hang tight.
What if I told you there was a connection between ancient cultures around the world? A great circle. Does it exist? Is it the key to some lost power? That's up to you to uncover. I'm Troy Baker, and I play Indy. It's humbling playing a character that so many people, myself included, look up to. As a kid, seeing Indiana Jones in the theater for the first time was a defining moment for me. And I never would have guessed that all these years later, I would be the one wearing the hat. But here I am. It's been a dream come true. A dream that I cannot wait for you to live for yourselves. The beauty of a first-person game like this is that we all get to feel what it's like to become Indy. You are the one who cracks the whip, who feels the weight of every punch and the thrill of finding every clue. Indy is such a unique character. A professor, an archaeologist, a brawler, an explorer, the quintessential all-around adventurer. And this game has everything you'd expect from an Indiana Jones adventure. Mysterious artifacts, cunning villains, ancient discoveries, hard-hitting action. It's a world of constant danger where you've got to think on your feet to stay alive. The Great Circle spans the entire globe, from snake-filled jungle temples to scorpion-riddled desert tombs. Stunning open areas to explore freely, full of secrets for you to discover. And you'll get more than just the classic whip and revolver. Indy's journal and his camera will immerse you in the mystery, providing extra info on all of your finds so you can appreciate all of the little historical details he obsesses over. And those details are your key to solving the ancient puzzles that hold the secrets you're after. But ancient secrets don't come easy. It's best to have an exit strategy. This is an incredible new way to experience Indiana Jones, and I can't wait for you to play it. Hold on to your hat.
Play it day one with Game Pass.
Every good story is true in one way or another. And I know one you haven't heard of. Dr. Jones. So what I'd like to do is put the guns down.
Go ahead. I'll knock your teeth out.
So what brings you to the Vatican, Indy?
I'm looking for someone. He stole something from me, and I mean to find out why.
Right now, I'm looking into the disappearance of my sister. And I believe Emmerich Voss is responsible.
So, this great circle, they think it's a conduit of some kind of power, correct?
Boss certainly does. He believes it'll secure his place in history.
Okay. See, it's so great when it doesn't crash. We're back. Yes, our tall friend is back. Also, if anyone hasn't heard, if you use Frosty Tools got banned. There was an alert about this in the Discord. Somehow the bot got banned on Twitch, but it wasn't like because of AI, they were like, I can't have it. Like, I think legitimately somebody managed to accidentally block/ban the bot. So they had to get in with Twitch and like figure out a way to unban it, which they did. But if you use Frosty Tools and you're not using a unique a unique bot name to send it through. Like I'm